Well, the headline says it all. This morning, the Wisconsin State Journal, Trump claims nomination. It's almost surreal. It's like a movie. A year ago, would you say that Donald Trump will be the nominee, will win the Republican nomination? First time in 70-some years that a nominee did not have any military or political background. The last time was Wendell Willkie from Indiana, by the way, which is kind of noteworthy in this campaign year. Elwood, Indiana, 1940. Ran against FDR. No American boy will die in a European war if I can help it. Kind of an isolationist America first theme. And what does Trump want to do? Put America first. Another nationalist. Build a wall. Keep the Syrian terrorists out, as he claims they will be terrorists because they're from a war-torn region, which they could be. But it plays to the American nationalist fervor. Jobs have gone to China and Japan and Mexico and South Korea. That plays into it. He doesn't come off as an internationalist, even though he's an international businessman. But who would have thought Trump would win the nomination? Then this week of the convention, there's always something going on. You've got Melania Gate, where they did plagiarize whole passages of a speech by Michelle Obama in 2008. They're trying to say, no, there was no plagiarism. There were common words. And they blame it on the Clinton campaign, blame it on the media. It's like the Teflon man. But he's done that every week. There's something. He's been at war with Ted Cruz and talks about his wife on Twitter. Will I spill the beans on your wife? John McCain, I like people who don't get captured. I mean, come on, every week there's something. And Trump is still standing there. Trump in 2011 planted the seeds with a birth certificate. There was certainly unrest in talk radio about some of the problems or perceived problems with President Obama's birth certificate, so Trump hits that. So when Trump starts running, and the polls came out early, he was already at 20% or 25%. He had a floor. Somebody else was at 10 or 12. Trump's floor was higher than their ceiling, a seed he had planted in 2011. So he built on that core and talked about trade and the jobs going to China and terrorism and get tough and no more political correctness. I'm going to bring back waterboarding and more. Then they said, the conservatives said, well, if we just have one-on-one, Trump isn't getting a majority. If we just have one-on-one, he'll lose. So in Indiana, big primary, they had Ted Cruz campaigning against him. John Kasich said he wouldn't campaign in Indiana. One-on-one, Trump crushed him. So just like Wendell Willkie is from Indiana, you've got Mike Pence, the governor of Indiana, on the Trump ticket. Maybe if Trump wins the White House, he'll move it to Indianapolis. Those are my 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants. Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy. He knows how to get things done downtown. We can talk business and more on the radio tomorrow at 8 on 92.1 FM The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.